Well, obviously not the outcome that we wanted, and we just had a talk about putting 40 minutes together. You know, I think right in the last two games it's been 30 minutes, 35 minutes, but it's a 40-minute game, and you know what we did. I thought to start the game we did well. I thought we guarded their ball screens. I thought we attacked their zone where the openings were, limit their second chance opportunities. But then, you know, in that second half, you know, with any team, doesn't matter any team, but let alone, you know, the teams in this league, top team in the country, you can't give them easy opportunities in transition. You can't give them those easy opportunities at the rim. And so, you know, our team is going to continue to play hard. And I told them before the game, we're right here. And I still believe we're right here. And so where we have to continue to grow as a team, we will. As a coaching staff, we will continue to teach. I thought our team played hard today, but there were moments where we just had to finish. And that's what we will continue working on. You know, the rebounding battle, we have to win. And again, I know there was a little bit of height advantage, but there were moments where I felt like we could have been the first ones to those long rebounds or those 50-50 balls or those loose balls. And not that we didn't go, but we had to be the first ones. Free throws, you know, we're a team that, you know, we shoot better from the free throw line. And every opportunity we have to be able to knock those down. Layups around the rim that were uncontested, we have to knock those down. Wide open shots that we practice every day, we have to knock those down. And we got those opportunities. And so as a coach, you're excited about the opportunities that they got, because those are the moments where we executed beautifully into the shots that we wanted. And so now it's just the next phase of knocking it down and finishing the play. But that is, you know, our locker room is not a locker room that's dejected. Our locker room is a locker room that's hungry and that's going to keep fighting. You know, there's still a whole lot of basketball to play with a group that's still building a culture and learning one another. And you learn a lot about each other in the fire and in adversity. And so I'm excited about our group. And I know, you know, I know it's tough, but I'm always going to see the positive. And I'm always going to coach to that and make sure we continue getting better.
Coach, in the first quarter, you know, those things you're talking about, you know, making the open shots, getting those rebounds, just kind of everything you were just talking about there looked like it was going right for you guys. What do you think changed going into the second quarter and the third quarter?
I just think that, you know, when teams make a run, you know, we can't let that affect us the way that we do, because every team is going to make a run. And I think that, you know, that's just where we have to continue, just next play mentality. You know, we made them adjust and get out of their man and go zone, and we had worked on exactly when they go zone, this is what we're gonna do. You know, we worked on trapping, you know, inside, and I just felt like there were moments where we lost focus, and you turn it over, you lose focus, they make you pay. And it's a long road to climb when you look up and it's 10, you look up and it's 12. But it was more focus for us than adjustment for them. They just, I thought, did a good job of capitalizing when we lost the focus sometimes.
Ty, Trent's really been coming on here lately, putting up 16 points per game over the last 6 games. How much has that increased production from her assisted you and taken a little load off the pressure from you?
You said Treasure? It's definitely taking the pressure off me a lot, and also I just think that we're growing as a team. We're stepping up individually, and it's only gonna make us better. She's been in her bag lately, really. She's been getting double-doubles and stuff, so it's just only helping us.
Coach, any update on Izzy and her injury?
Not as of yet. You know, I think it was her ankle, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll hear from the doctors when we leave here, and let you know. You all will probably hear about it soon.
Coach, just coming into this game, you guys had 3 straight really tough Pac-12 opponents to start Pac-12 play, and you were coming off a stretch in which you only played 2 games in 28 days. How was that transition from such kind of a slower pace of like games in a row and then coming in and having a real like tough schedule ahead? How has that transition affected you?
Well, I think it's what we work on in practice. I mean, we knew kind of what was coming, and for us, some of that time off was rest that we needed for our bodies, just with limited personnel. But this isn't for the faint of heart. And we don't go in that locker room and make excuses. We don't practice, wanting any type of concession, if you will. I mean, we need to compete, and we will compete, and whoever is available, we will. And so night in and night out right now, it's Friday, Sunday, Friday, Sunday, Friday, Sunday. And so we have to have a short memory in preparation, for Oregon State, but we also have to learn from today, and continue to build from it. Because again, as much as obviously we don't like the outcome, there were things we can take from this game in order to improve, to be better in our next game. And so if it's just a matter of eliminating the lull and that focus coming out in that third and making sure we identify at this moment in the game, you guys, is happening, change that focus, change that switch, then that's what we will do. But we knew it was coming, and we're going to compete.
And talking about things to improve on for next game, you guys are shooting 37.7% from the field right now on the season. What would you say needs to be most improved upon to increase that percentage from the field?
Well, and I think it's just knocking down the shot. These are shots that every player practices. It's not a matter of someone's out of position or they're not confident in those moments. We got the shots. I'd say 80% of the shots today that we wanted to get, that we executed and we knew were going to be available. And so at that point, it's just that next phase and that next step. And I just told them, I trust the players taking those shots. Those are the ones that they've earned, and reward yourself, reward our team. So I think at the end of the day, it's just next play mentality. If you miss one, step up there with confidence and know that you've worked and you've earned this opportunity and knock it down.
Oregon State, they lost by 3 today to Arizona. Have you seen anything from them? I know you probably were focused more on Oregon, but have you seen anything from Oregon State?
Well, again, we're going to see a lot of similarities, right? Ball screens, we got to make sure we limit them, second chance opportunities. At this point, it's just going to come down to us putting together 40 minutes. As much as we prepare and scout them, they're going to have to prepare and scout for us. And I think there are things that we need to focus on, but for them, we got to limit them around the rim. They're really good at second chance opportunities. We have to do a better job on the ball screens and limit them in transition. So it'll be a little similar to what we have going on, but right now for us, it's getting off again to another good start like we did today, but also sustaining that competitive effort and that competitive energy for 40 minutes, not 35, not 38, not 39, for a full 40.
And Coach,
One more?
yeah. And how crucial will it be, being that tomorrow it is going to be the last home game before you guys hit the road again and have another tough road stretch? How crucial is it going to be to capitalize on the opportunity to play at the FA again?
Well, anytime you're playing at home, you want to play your best. You want to protect home court. Home court is key in any conference. And so I just think for us, it's just how are we growing? The biggest thing for us is we just talked in there, and we'll talk again some more tomorrow. We'll watch some film, a little of today as we move on. But it's more about identifying who we are as a team and things that we need to continue to work on. We talked about getting off to a good start, and we did that today. We talked about playing harder, and I thought we played hard today. But now it's about finishing, and in those moments where there's that lull, we have to identify that sooner and change our focus, refocus. So right now, this is about ASU women's basketball. We will prepare for our opponent, and we will be ready for our opponent, but I am more focused on our team and as we continue to grow together.
That's it. That's right.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.